As a service, London's Air Ambulance treats on average 5 patients a day, and when the klaxon goes, when we're called to a job, we have a maximum of 4 minutes to get up to the helipad and get lifted in the aircraft. That even seems like a long time when you're waiting to get to a patient who's seriously injured. Every second counts really when you're going to those jobs.
London's Air Ambulance works alongside the other emergency services but adds an additional level of care provided by a senior doctor and a specially trained paramedic to that small group of patients who really are very seriously injured and are likely to die in the first few minutes after their accident.
Within 10 minutes we can have landed anywhere in London and been looking after people by the roadside. Our average flight time is about 6.7 minutes. We're able to land wherever we like in London. Of course there are some constraints, and size is the predominant constraint. The size we're able to land in is from the baseline of a tennis court to the other baseline. It's about that size square. Bridges, box junctions, top and multi-storey car parks, and we've landed in all sorts of places including the British Museum, Trafalgar Square, Piccadilly Circus and Horse Guards Parade are common places to land.
Across the world, people do look to us to follow our lead when we're pushing the boundaries, delivering procedures such as thoracotomy, an extremely invasive procedure. It involves opening the chest cavity and in many cases for us to suture up a hole in the heart which has been caused by a knife, for example. And when you consider that all of these patients are technically dead when we start, that's an unbelievable accomplishment.
The charity now costs around £6 million a year, and that's to run the 2 helicopters, the rapid response fleet, and to pay for the infrastructure for the charity team itself. But it's only with the support of the people and the businesses of London that we can keep this world-class service running and sustainable and there for the people that need us when they need us most.
This is one of those things where a small amount of support, if it allows that service to develop in the way that it should, could directly make the difference to someone that you know. If your child at the age of 7 is hit by a 4x4 cycling along the road or runs out to retrieve a ball this afternoon, or your wife or husband gets shunted by a vehicle across a junction, or the tube derails, London's Air Ambulance, in my experience, could genuinely make the difference between not only whether they live or die, but whether they live to carry on with a normal, healthy life, or whether they remain substantially disabled thereafter.
I had a head-on collision with a car with my leg broken into more than 20 pieces and my right lung punctured. I was left on the road fighting for my life. It's a matter of life or death when London's Air Ambulance is called out. It's unbelievable just to think that they do that as a day-to-day job. They saved my life.
Please donate. Like, this can happen to anyone. This could happen to you and you could change your life.
There are lots of ways that people can support London's Air Ambulance, from regular giving to playing our lottery, to running a fundraising event, to getting your company involved in a corporate partnership, from volunteering with the charity, or even leaving money to us in your will. As CEO of the charity, I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you so much to everybody that supported us thus far, but we will need your help going forward to keep this charity saving lives in London. Thank you so much.